Title: As You Wish. If you can't handle me sleeping with your friends, then leave. They are real men. Her words sliced through the room like shards of glass, dripping with cruelty and arrogance. I didn't argue. I didn't plead. I simply let a cold smile curl across my face, a razor-sharp calm that made her pause for a heartbeat. As you wish, I whispered. That was the moment she truly lost, though she didn't realize it yet. We had been married for 7 years, 7 years of vacations, shared laughter, whispered secrets under blankets at midnight. I gave her my loyalty, my trust, my everything. In return, she decided to turn my 3 closest friends into her personal entertainment. I hadn't stumbled into the truth. I had long suspected it. The guarded late-night texts, the suspicious excuses, the empty kisses, the way my friends couldn't meet my eyes anymore, it was all there like pieces of a puzzle waiting to be assembled. All I needed was one missing piece. I found it 2 weeks ago, an old phone she thought I never touched. The messages were explicit, mocking. My so-called friends bragging and laughing about me, while she egged them on, swearing I'd never know. That night I sat alone in the dark, staring at those words until the screen blurred. My chest felt hollow, but my mind was sharp. Anger burns fast and wild like fire. But revenge? Revenge is ice, slow, deliberate, and devastating. I chose ice. Step 1, distance. No confrontation. No outburst. I let them think I was oblivious, the clueless husband too weak to see the truth. I smiled at her kisses, shook hands with the same men who betrayed me. They believed my silence meant defeat. In reality, it was my weapon. Step 2, preparation. They trusted me, their drinks, their food, the bond of brotherhood we once shared. I didn't need to kill them. That would have been sloppy and obvious. What I needed was undeniable exposure, a public humiliation they could never wriggle out of. I found my answer in a legal toxin, harmless in tiny doses, but push it just slightly, and the body shuts down violently, vomiting, sweating, agony. Most importantly, all victims show identical symptoms. The night before everything came crashing down, she mocked me again, laughing cruelly. Maybe you should take notes from real men, she sneered. I kissed her cheek gently and thought, tomorrow, you'll choke on that laugh. The execution was almost effortless. A friendly dinner. Shared dishes. Laced drinks. Toasts raised to false friendship. By midnight, the first cough echoed. By 1 a.m., sweat poured down their faces. By 2 a.m., my wife was curled on the floor, clutching her stomach in agony. The 3 traitors were no better, pale, trembling, betrayed by their own bodies just as they had betrayed me. Red and blue ambulance lights lit the night. Neighbors whispered while I stood calm, the picture of concern, helping them into stretchers. Morning came. The hospital reeked of disinfectant and quiet misery. My wife and her partners lay side by side, drenched in sweat, eyes wide with fear. The doctor entered, clipboard in hand, face grave. He looked from them to me, then back to them. Guys, this is hard to say, but the diagnosis is clear. You all have the same infection. It's sexually transmitted. Silence. Sharp, suffocating silence. The kind where even the 4 drips sounded deafening. Their faces froze. My wife's mouth opened and closed soundlessly. My friends glanced at each other, horror dawning. There were no excuses left. The proof was in their blood. I didn't need to say a word. The fallout was catastrophic. Her family disowned her. My friends' wives, girlfriends, and children left them. Their careers imploded under the weight of rumors and undeniable medical records. Overnight, they became pariahs, walking scandals. And me? I walked away spotless. The betrayed husband who endured, admired for my composure and strength. Sympathy followed me everywhere. No one saw the ice behind my smile. They never will. Before leaving for good, I sat by her hospital bed one final time. Her eyes were empty, voice trembling. Why? Why did you do this? I leaned in, voice low and steady, so only she could hear. You destroyed something sacred. I simply showed the world who you really are. That's not revenge. That's justice. I kissed her forehead, stood, and walked out. Looking back, I feel no regret, only clarity. They thought betrayal made them powerful, that I would crumble. Instead, I turned their sins into chains they can never escape. My story ends where theirs truly begins, trapped in disgrace, defined by their choices. And me? I carry no chains. She was right about one thing, though. They weren't real men. Real men don't prove themselves between stolen sheets. Real men smile coldly, whisper as you wish, and end the game long before their enemies even know it has begun.